to your never-ending success is getting to know your audience better than they know themselves. Now, I know that sounds obvious, but it's not so obvious, and very few people spend the time to really get to know their audience. If there's anything that I do a lot of, it's this. It's research. Research to really get to know my audience, because I know that it makes crafting content so much easier because I know it's specifically going to meet their needs. It also makes the marketing almost effortless because people are naturally drawn to everything that you're creating because they feel a connection. Now that connection comes from you being relatable, talking about things that they absolutely feel, experience on a day-to-day basis. That all comes from research. Now, research isn't sexy. Nobody likes to talk about research. It's not up in the headlines anywhere, but it's essential. So what kinds of things are you looking for? Well, you really need to get to know your audience, your clients, your customers. Like, who are they? What age range are they? Do they have kids? Are they in the military? What is their purchase power, their income level, their education level? Where do they shop? Where do they eat? What challenges do they have? The challenge of someone buying at $500,000 to $700,000 on a daily basis is different than someone who's buying at $250,000 or less. Their troubles are paying their bills every month. Maybe, I don't know. You need to be aware of the specific challenges daily, weekly, monthly that your market has, specifically the ones you serve. If your focus is 55 and older, then that's a whole new set of challenges that you would need to be aware of. Now, there are also things like values and beliefs and philosophies. And in an upcoming lesson, I'll talk a little bit more in detail because it's a way for you to really align yourself with your clients and your customers. Finally, one of the other things that I really want you to think about is, what is life like on a day-to-day basis for your customer? Meaning, from the moment they wake up, what are they thinking? What are they feeling? And what are they doing? Oftentimes, this provides some comic relief, and that's a great way for you to be able to connect with people. Think about this in your own situation. When you get up, do you have kids? Are they small? Are they teenagers? What's your morning like? Now, if you were purchasing a home, what challenge would you be dealing with? And also trying to search for a home and get work done and dinner at night and routine with your family in between. So the whole goal here is for you to get to know your audience better than they know themselves, so that you're speaking the same language that your audience speaks, so that you're able to communicate what it feels like to be them better than they can even communicate that themselves. And when you do that properly, I guarantee you the content you create is going to be more meaningful to your customers, and the marketing is going to feel effortless, and people are going to be drawn to you. So, what is the next step? What I want you to do is download the workbook below if you haven't already, and it's going to walk you through a variety of different questions that are going to help you understand your customer. Now, you may not know all the answers to the questions, but that's when the research comes into play. That's where I want you to dig in and really get to know who it is that you're serving, what life is like for them, and the problems and challenges that they're experiencing. Now, speaking of problems and challenges, in the next lesson, we're going to go deep on that because this is really where I camp out. I look to know two types of problems that we're going to cover like nobody's business. And the better you know these, the better everything becomes, especially from a marketing standpoint. So that's what we're going to get into in the next lesson, and I will see you there. Talk soon.